Helldivers 2 is a game that has a lot of mixed reception because when it first came out it was really fun and awesome, and then later on in that same year there was tons of nerfs and ruining of balance, and that made everything really sucky. So it was universally becoming more and more hated. That has since become a past issue because the devs have made a lot of reverts on their nerfs, and the game is a lot more fun, and they're still bringing out new content. They brought out the new faction, the Illuminate faction, so there's cyborgs, there's bugs, and then there's like kind of like a zombie horde faction, the Illuminate. So with that all being said, there's tons of like variety, tons of different maps and factions to kill. But when it comes to the balance, a lot of weapons that are not made equal, and this goes for stratagems as well, and armor and such. There are some that are a lot better than others, and if you check out people like Clay Kestis, I believe his name is, I followed him for a while. He's really good with like balancing, feedback, and tier lists and stuff like that. He's really good. Check him out if you care about that. But there are going to be things that you will prioritize if you play this game and you're into this game, that you will take instead of everything else, because everything else is kind of crap, which is a thing for every game out there, but in this one it's kind of a big deal that there's a lot of garbage in this game. Now, how do you go about getting all these weapons and these stratagems? You can earn money from in-game, which is like the in-game free currency and stuff, to buy things, and you get samples and bring them back onto the ship, and then you can unlock all the key stratagems and upgrades on the ship, and it's really cool. It helps out a lot, and it gives you something to do and prioritize. But at the same time, there are war bonds that are gonna be purchased through premium currency, which you can actually earn free from doing all like the hours of grinding in a live service game, which not many games provide that, but you can spend like a whole day, give or take, to get a whole war bond for free, and all you waste is your time. Just by going in missions that are easy and picking up super credits, which is the premium currency. There are war bonds just like there are weapons and stratagems that are just way better than others, so you'll always take those, and the other ones will get like left in the dust and neglected, which again, meta will always be there. It makes sense, but it's a bit of a shame in reality that not everything's made equal, because I kind of have the mindset that if everything's overpowered, nothing's overpowered, which is where the fun really should be. Just scrap balance and then everything's fun. And this is a fun aspect to games that is being neglected in everything nowadays. This is like a friend-based game as well, so you're going to be playing with your friends. It's definitely not going to be as fun solo or as randoms, because for some reason it's always more fun when your friends are team killing you and you're doing them in compared to randoms. Totally makes sense, right? But it is a very enjoyable game as long as you have your friends there killing stuff with you and spreading democracy and liberty to all the Xenos all over the universe. It's a good time, and I do highly recommend it if you've got someone to play it with, because in reality there are not too many games nowadays that are focused on the fun and the friend factor, which I highly respect, but the game's still got a long way to go. There's a lot of imbalance, there's a lot of things that ruin it, like getting hit by a missile and then just getting skyrocketed into orbit. Physics are wonky, very bad. There are stratagems and weapons that are just unbalanced, as I was saying. The game needs a lot of work. Everything should just be made overpowered, fun, good times, and then I know the developers don't play test, or difficulty test I should say, on the highest difficulty. That's what they should be doing, so that way the highest one will be the most fun and the most chaotic, because that's really what it's all about. I mean, it's all good if you want to have casual fun on a lower difficulty, but I mean, having tons of swarms of lower class enemies on the highest difficulties, and not having them all just be a few high tier elite juggernauts is way more fun. You want swarms, you don't want a few tanks that will just destroy you instantly. That's not what fun is. So I'm hoping they listen to feedback. I'm hoping that the game will keep getting better over time, and I'll leave that with you guys to experience and have fun with. Alright, that's it from me, guys. Have a great day, everyone.